everybody! Nice to see you again in this video. Today, we will discuss a very interesting and hot topic in the world of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Harry is going through a period of deep regret about a major decision in his past. This is not just a personal feeling, but could have a profound impact on both his and Meghan's lives. This video will address the controversy surrounding Harry and Meghan's publicity, especially in light of the current American political climate and the return of Donald Trump. Potential effects of upheaval on the life plans of the couple in the U.S., especially with protecting their visas and security. Before that, to help us have more and more quality videos, please support us by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. In fact, their new life is not always received smoothly. Harry's regret over an important decision he has made shows the complexity and pressure he is facing. And I think he's just regretting that his life is getting more and more difficult. Maybe right now he is missing his rich family, but there is still no remorse whatsoever for all the suffering and harm he caused when he and his despicable wife caused pain to the family that loved him. A life motivated by greed and jealousy can hardly be burdened by conscience or decency. Is anyone thinking that Markle took advantage of Harry? Prince William can see this. We are seeing this too. But Harry should have listened to everyone and realized this. Harry was so desperate to marry her that he missed all the red flags and decent warnings. Shame on Harry for all the hurt he has caused his family. I love Britain, cherish the royal family, and wish you all no harm. But I really want to get Harry out of America. God bless England. The decision Harry regrets may have to do with the decisions he and Meghan have made about their lives, especially choosing to settle in the U.S. and embark on their own projects. This regret not only affects Harry, but could also affect Meghan and their entire family, especially in light of the current political and national security climate, as mentioned regarding their visas. Harry and the U.S. government's policy changes. Concerns about Harry and Meghan's future are clearly mentioned. This includes worries about the influence of national security policies, especially in the case of Donald Trump, who is said to be able to influence Harry's visa. This anxiety demonstrates that their lives are not just about personal decisions, but also facing major political and legal factors. It's worth mentioning that Harry lied on his U.S. visa application, adding that Harry was accused of abusing a woman while he was in the army, and other soldiers had to pull him away from the victim. Another disgusting incident from Harry's past was covered up and hushed up by the palace. What about it coming to light in the press? Just as bad. Rachel allegedly superglued the eyelids of two students who had pledged to join Rachel's sorority while she was at Northwestern, and her father had to pay restitution to the victim S. Both of these Montecito nightmares are shown to be cruel and abusive towards others. Another reason why Harry does not deserve to be a member of the British royal family, and why Meghan is a hypocrite every time she speaks publicly about kindness. Does he regret giving up his royal duties? Does he regret bullying his employees in collusion with his despicable wife? Does he regret having dishonored his late mother? Does he regret not respecting his late grandparents? Does he regret having defamed and defiled his family? Does he regret letting his middle-aged wife call those who love him racist? The list goes on and on. No, he has no remorse for his bad actions. I'll happily vote for Donald if he is willing to expel Harry and wipe that smirk off Rachel's face. Imagine if Donald wins the next election by a landslide, happily expelling Harry. He will return to the homeland he humiliatedly rejected. Can anyone tell me how gratifying it is to see the misery of someone who betrays his country and family? Actually, Harry is no one in America. Even his wife and he are both pitiful. They called the press to announce they were going out. What was the point? Simply because they just want to be in the news, to gain popularity. In America, we don't have people chasing them on the streets. They came up with that while in New York. They wanted that internationally protected person protection, and thought if they could get someone to chase them, they could use that to their advantage. He admitted using illegal drugs as a teenager while in the UK. I don't believe he ever stopped. He was known to disappear whenever a drug test was taken while he was in the military. He also admitted to using illegal drugs since he was in the United States. Regardless of royal blood or not, the same rules must apply to him as to anyone else wishing to enter the United States. That is unacceptable. Both Harry and his tyrannical wife should get out of America. At the same time, he should also consider leaving his wife forever. She is toxic and has a reputation problem. I recently read an article that if they divorce, she wants £80 million to raise her children and keep her title. Of course, Meghan wants to leave the US if Harry has to, but she will fight to keep her title on the grounds that I have 2 children-in-law with the title of Prince Queen Duchess Sarah of York had to keep her title their divorce. So why? Should I be any different? And if she lost her title, she would scream racist. Meghan will definitely not return to the UK because no one wants her here. But she knew what she had done and couldn't face the royal family and the people of the UK. She should be ashamed of what she did, and it was all for fame and money. She will go down in history as the worst for fraud and trying to destroy the royal family. Even if Harry gets fired, it won't affect Markle at all. She's always been aiming for Hollywood, and now she is there. She will only enjoy being further victimized. That she tried to help, but sadly couldn't he. It seems like it was her husband who pushed her away so she would be happy to be abandoned in Hollywood. But maybe Harry doesn't know anything. He wouldn't have acted without Meghan's consent. And again, just in my opinion, every word in that book and every other word he said was motivated. Remember, if my opinion is correct, then isn't it feasible that she set the scene years ago? Is Harry naive or really stupid? Okay, it would be fine if he regretted talking about substance abuse in his book. How about regretting all the pain and stress he brought to his royal grandparents with the lies and false accusations he hurled at the royal family? He made the final weeks of the lives of the beloved elderly Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip filled with pain and hurt. It's too late to apologize now because they've both passed away. Does Harry feel pain or regret over that, or the countless other betrayals in his family's private conversations and false accusations of racism that have Harry sitting there like a rabbit? She was scared and allowed her vile wife to say whatever she wanted without even being a man and standing up to declare that it was all a bunch of lies. So where is he regretting? Don't forget to come on, and subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you again in the next videos.